Hi, boys and girls. My name is Mrs. Kolceski. We miss seeing all your beautiful smiling faces at school. Your teachers love you and care about you so much. They want you to know that we are thinking about you. So they have asked some of us to read some of our favorite stories to you. And today I would like to share one of my favorite stories called Koala. It's written by a woman named Mem Fox, and the pictures are done by Pamela Lofts. This story takes place in Australia, and you're going to see lots of great animals that you don't see around here in central New York. So this is Koala. There was once a baby koala so soft and round that all who saw her loved her. Her name was Koala. The emu loved her. The platypus loved her. And even tough little Koala Claus next door loved her. But it was her mother who loved her most of all. 100 times a day she would laugh and shake her head and say, "Koala, I do love you." Whenever she stretched in the early morning sun, or climbed a gum tree, or bravely went down the path all by herself, her mother would smile and say, "Koala, I do love you." The years passed and other koalas were born, brothers and sisters for Koala. Soon her mother was so busy she didn't have time to tell Koala that she loved her, although of course she did. How do you think Koala feels out here all by herself? She looks pretty sad to me. Every night as she curled up under the stars, Koala thought about the times when her mother had looked at her and said, "Koala, I do love you," and she longed for her to say it again. One night, Koala had a splendid idea. Preparations had begun for the Bush Olympics. She would enter the Olympics. She would compete in the gum tree climbing event, and she would win. And her mother would fling her arms around her neck and say again, "Koala, I do love you." Koala began her training right away. She jogged and puffed and lifted weights and panted. She hung from a branch with one claw at a time till she ached. She did push-ups till her stomach hurt. And last of all, she climbed the tallest tree she could find over and over and over again. Sometimes her mother would watch her and ask, "How you going, Blossom?" "Fine, just fine," Koala would reply and look at her way at the top of that tree. At last the day of the Bush Olympics arrived. Koala Claus had also entered the gum tree climbing event, and everyone knew how fast she was. But Koala wasn't scared. She saw her mother in the crowd and imagined her again saying, "Koala, I do love you." Her heart was filled with hope. It was Koala Claus who went first. Her climb was a record-breaking 22 meters and 70 seconds flat. The spectators whistled and cheered and wildly waved their party hats. "Can I do better than that?" wondered Koala. "I must." As she stepped toward the tree, a hush fell over the crowd. "On your mark," said the kookaburra. "Get set. Go!" Koala leapt onto the tree. Up and up and up she climbed, higher and higher and higher, faster and faster and faster, until there she was, right at the very top. The spectators roared and clapped and stamped their feet. Do you think she did it? But she wasn't fast enough. In spite of all her training and all her hoping, it was Koala Claus who won the gum tree climbing, and Koala Lou came in second. Koala Lou went off and hid. She heard the shouts of the Bush Olympics, and she cried her heart out. When the first stars of evening appeared in the sky, Koala Lou crept home through the dark and up into the gum tree. Her mother was waiting for her. Before she could say a word, her mother had flung her arms around her neck and said, "Koala Lou, I do love you. I always have, and I always will." And she hugged her for a very long time. Well, I hope you enjoyed Koala Lou, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all those crazy animals and how beautiful they are. Take care, boys and girls. Bye-bye.